You ever wonder where all those smoking hot GOP influencers keep coming from? Like these young, attractive people are like, hey, Lauren, you want to go out and party tonight? And they're like, nah, I'm going to stay home tonight and study conservative talking points. I think it's my calling. Well, Vox Populi highlighted an interesting article here by the National Justice that I want to go through, which emphasizes yet again, left or right, never trust what you see on your screens. Now, I want to emphasize this information is all allegedly. I don't have any special knowledge. I am just investigating what appears to be available on the public record. National Justice investigates. Rising Republican Party influencers got their start at talent agency run by Israeli pornographer. Of course, that's repeating oneself. They're prominent guests on Fox. They lead grassroots rallies. They write columns at The Blaze. They are keynote speakers at CPAC. A few were even used to blackmail perceived enemies of Israeli interests. And they got their start as actors and models at the same Israeli-owned talent agency. These up-and-coming conservative superstars appear to have had or currently still have active profiles at this shadowy Israeli-born pornographer, Ami Shafrir's Explore Talent. National Justice can report. Explore talent. What kind of talent? You know, we saw with old Weinstein what you had to do to get on the get off the casting couch and get on the silver screen. So keep that in mind when we look at some of these people. So far, National Justice has identified the following household names in the world of the Republican Party politics as being actors or models featured for hire on the site in the last 10 years. Number 1, Candace Owens, Blacksit, who began producing professional conservative content months after launching her Explore Talent profile in 2017. Congresswoman Lauren Boebert. Wow, a congresswoman. She participated in the site's gallery contest in 2011, 2 years before opening up Shooter's Grill restaurant that brought her national fame and helped catapult her career. Lauren Boebert. Look at what she said. Here it is. Do you look in the mirror each morning and say, phew, I am hot? Okay, there she is. Oh, interesting. Yeah. What's funny is her Wikipedia, by the way, that's a ridiculously pretty face. Like, she's probably always been the pretty one, and then with a little extra work, they made it even better. And, of course, this is a woman that didn't go out partying. She stayed home studying deep-thinking conservative intellectuals, I'm sure, by the ripe old age of whatever she was, 23 at the time. And what's funny, you can go through her Wikipedia, and as left-leaning as Wikipedia is, they don't mention this connection with Explore Talent and the Israeli talent agency. It's like they want to slam her because she, the right-left paradigm, but they don't want to go deeper. They don't want to go to the root cause. And these people are taking seats of power. U.S. Representative for Colorado's 3rd Congressional District. She also has close connections to militia groups such as Oath Keepers and 3%ers. Oh no. Does she now? She has close connections with others that I would be more concerned about. Tomi Lahren, a familiar face throughout conservative media. She has previously worked at The Blaze and served at Donald Trump's PAC alongside Rudy Giuliani. She currently works as a contributor for Fox News. Tomi Lahren, unfortunately, by the time they archived it, it seems to have mostly been scrubbed. But look at this. Got her location: height, 5'4", weight, bust, waist, hips, shoe size. I mean, this reads like a pornographic actress's biography. I'm not saying she is. I have no idea. But what does her bust have to do with her conservative credentials? It's been archived. Explore Talent. Just saying, these people started off selling their looks at the very least. And who knows what goes on behind the scenes, right? but they started out by selling their beauty. Because what else do young people have? Like, if you're not even 30, you really don't have much to say on politics, and you shouldn't have interest. Kids that have interest in politics are usually a little weird. But extremely beautiful women, yeah. Mellissa Carone, Rudy Giuliani's star witness in his election fraud lawsuit last December. She is currently running for office in Michigan. Mellissa Carone. Whoa. That looks professional. Here's her Explore Talent profile. Oh my. A pole, a cage, bedroom. That's not very many clothes. Interesting. And she's interested in low-budget feature films. Extras casting. Modeling jobs. Runway. Internet jobs. What's an internet job, Mellissa Carone? Have you done many of those? She's running for office in Michigan. And she's taking very hard right talking points, which she probably memorized evening one day. And she's supposedly conservative. She's from the same talent agency that found Candace Owens and Boebert. Yep. She was also stripper. So I'm sure she just took her clothes off to get through college and never did anything else weird or wrong. You know, all conservative women are strippers when they're young girls. Yeah. Nice. There's your potential next congresswoman. These are the people that are working to get into power. And do you think there's not things out there she can be blackmailed with? Or is she going to stand on principle and intellectual integrity? Yeah. We got Scott Presler, a homosexual, conservative influencer, often spotted leading rallies to the run-up to Trump's election. Presler spoke at CPAC 2020. Emma DiGiovanni, the Fox News assistant who Jesse Waters left his wife for. Sounds conservative. Anna Kate and Tara Price, two women hired by private intelligence operators to seduce and blackmail National Security Advisor Lieutenant General H.R. McMaster after Jewish megadonors Sheldon Adelson and Robert Mercer complained to Trump that he wasn't sufficiently pro the star. One common theme in the modeling profiles is the low quality and hypersexual nature of the pictures. National Justice consulted with an expert in photography who described the images as looking more like what would be featured on an escort site than people trying to get movie roles. I make no claims, it's simply what's presented. Below are watermarked photos used in portfolios of Presler, and then Boebert, and then Carone. Gross. There's Boebert. Wow. And Carone. Probably during her stripper days. Explore Talents is registered under the name of Amiram Moshe Shafrir, an Israeli businessman, who alongside his ex-wife Sarit has never been far from trouble. Shafrir made his fortune in the 1990s through Amtech Audio Text, a highly lucrative phone sex service, that Israeli criminals battled for ownership of until the FBI intervened on Ami's behalf. Shafir and his wife also ran a pornography website, such as the defunct Dream Factory, according to court documents obtained. It's almost like you could groom these people, promise them fortune and fame and money, and then also be able to blackmail them at the same time. So the political pendulum can swing from left to right to left to right, but one particular set of interests will always be protected. Using money from his phone sex and porn site, Shafrir was able to start a number of online dating websites, including Jews Only JDate, which that's just funny. Okay. According to the New York Times, users of affiliated porn sites were being wired into dating sites to beef up their user numbers. Oh, so a lot of the pretty girls on the sites were just there to get people to join. Interesting. throughout the arduous legal this is so absurd. This is so ridiculous. Like, never trust what you see on TV. If there's a lesson here, I haven't had a television in 11 years. And I'm better informed than anybody I know because you surf the internet and you find stuff like this. There's ties to organized crime, ripping off credit card customers, and trafficking of expired drugs to be sold to minorities. Oh, you get the minorities addicted to drugs. You get them on the Explore Talent page. You make them do terrible acts, which you then record that you can blackmail them. You give them a series of talking points, which they then run for political office and blandly repeat, meanwhile holding dirty, dark skeletons in their closet, so they never go off the reservation. Is that how politics is being controlled for the benefit of, well, it's not America first. The relationship between Safrir and the Republican Party is not clear, but it is clear that the conservative movement recruits women through his service. All in all, the overnight transition of women from low-rent models on Explore Talent to congresswomen, high-risk spies, and nationally renowned political personalities leaves more questions than answers. Don't trust, like, the grassroots is actually grassroots, and the people that are into conservatism look like normal people. So keep your eyes open, because if nothing else, man, at least the faces of the people in politics in the future are going to be a lot more attractive.